Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Learn German from Hindi and English. And today I am posting my first video in A2 level series, and today's topic is, as you can see it, is Reflexive Verben, means reflexive verbs. So what is the definition of reflexive pronomens? We use reflexive verbs when the subject and the object of the verbs are same. Means the subject and the object are same in that sentence when we use a reflexive verb. And reflexive verbs are more common in German grammar than they are in English grammar. Means if you want to find a replica, what is like if we search for the grammar in English also. So guys, this you will find only in German grammar, and it is very difficult to get a replica in the English grammar. Why? You can see in the next slides. You will get the reason why is it so. So here bottom you can see this chart, which is the reflexive pronomens. Earlier you have learned about the personal pronouns, personal pronomen, but here we have reflexive pronomen. So I will tell you in this slide what is the difference between the personal pronouns and the reflexive pronouns. So here you can see clearly the difference. Like in accusative, you can see we have ish, and accusative it will become mich, and dative mir. Then do, dish, dear, er, in, im. Yes guys, so this way we have our personal pronouns. But if you see it in a reflexive pronouns, then we have ish, mich, do, dish, er, sie, es. Now here we will see the change. Then we have sich as a reflexive pronoun. Yes guys, you are right. Here you can see the difference. And also in wir will become uns. Okay, wir will remain same, uns. Ihr is euch. And then in the last formal part, sie, you and they, we have again sich, right? So er, sie, es has become sich, and then the last part, sie, has become sich. Er, sie, es, we have sich as himself, herself, itself, and sie, that formal one, we have sich, means yourself, formal, and then plural, themselves. Okay guys, so this is the way how we will use the reflexive pronomens in reflexive verbs or with reflexive verbs. Only AGS and the last part has been changed. You can see I have put these two tables together so that you can see clearly the difference. In top table we have air, in, and im, but in the below table it's air, zs has become zich. So we will see it with the example, so you will get a clear picture of that. We have here sich erinnern. Sich erinnern means to remember somebody or to remember something. If you are remembering somebody, then we use this reflexive verb sich erinnern. Normally you find the verbs only the infinitive way, but here we have sich as a pronoun with the verb, and this verb basically always get used with a preposition an plus accusative. Okay, so sich erinnern comes with an plus accusative. Now we'll see the conjugation, how this kind of reflexive verbs get conjugated. Ich erinnere mich, I remember myself. Du erinnerst dich, you remember yourself. Er, sie, es erinnert sich. See the difference here. Er, sie, es comes with sich and not with in and im, like with the personal pronouns. Okay guys, so here is one difference. Then we have wir erinnern uns, we are remembering ourselves. Ihr erinnert euch, you all are remembering yourselves. And last one is sie erinnert sich, means they are remembering themselves, or you are remembering yourself. Okay, so here also we have sich. So you can see the third person singular and third person plural gets a change in the reflexive pronomen. So this is the way how we conjugate this thing. This is just an example. We'll see many more examples so that you get a clear picture of that. Then we have the Satzbau, means a structure how this comes in a sentence. Ich erinnere mich heute an meine Schulzeit. Ich erinnere mich. So here is how our reflexive pronomen going to come. Das Reflexivpronomen steht immer hinter dem konjugierten Verb. It will always come after the conjugated verb. So here the conjugated verb is ich erinnere, and just after that we have our reflexive pronomen sich. And he is remembering about what? He is remembering about his school days. Yes, he is remembering ich erinnere mich heute, today, an about, yes, about my school days, and meine Schulzeit. Okay guys, so these are also some examples how multiple users you can use this reflexive verb. Okay, so in this case the verb remains same, sich, erinnern, an plus accusative. Here you can see one picture in which one person is Peter and the second person sitting on chair is Paul. Now Peter is trying to make a recall or giving a recall to Paul, and he's saying, Paul, du hast heute einen Termin. He's telling to him, Paul, you have a meeting today. Paul, du hast heute einen Termin. Yeah, erinnerst du dich? Do you remember? Yes, do you remember? In English we say do you remember, but here the meaning will be do you remember yourself? Yes, but it doesn't make sense in English. Do you remember yourself? Okay, I remember that I have a meeting. So nobody says it. Do you remember yourself? Do you remember you have a meeting today? Okay guys, that's why I said that you don't get a exact meaning of reflexive verbs in English, but it is understood what he's trying to say. From the context you can understand this. Let's see the example. Peter erinnert ihn an den Termin. An den Termin, der Termin is masculine because it's accusative, so it will become an den Termin, and we have ihn. So this is the way we use accusative in a sentence. This is not a proper reflexive because here we don't use a sich pronomen, right? Here two people are involved in this sentence, Peter and Paul. So the definition was that the subject and the object are same, but here the subject and object are not same because Peter is telling to another person. That's why we have used ihn, because Paul is a man. Yes, he is a man. That's why we have used Peter erinnert ihn, means Paul, an den Termin. So Peter reminds him, Paul, of the meeting. He is reminding him. So two people are involved here. But if you see the next example, here everything is same except that here we have just one person, Peter, and now he is sitting having his tea and he is thinking about his school time. Okay guys, so here we have the sentence, Peter erinnert sich an seine Schulzeit. So here he is remembering his school days. He's remembering himself about his school days. So that is important because here Peter is the subject also and the object also. So this is a proper use of a reflexive pronomen. But reflexive verbs can be used as in dative and accusative, but here I have mentioned you only the accusative case. Maybe in the later videos I will try to explain also in detail with the other examples for the dative part also. So here I hope you get this clear picture how it works. Peter erinnert sich an seine Schulzeit. So Peter is remembering or Peter remembers his school days, or Peter reminds himself of his school days. Here there's only one person, Peter, and Peter is remembering about himself only and not the other person. Here subject and object are same. So guys, I hope I made it clear to you and you got a clear picture what it is all about. Let's see some more examples of reflexive verbs. So here we have this question: was tun die Leute? What are the people doing? Beschreiben Sie die Tätigkeiten. Describe the activities. Was tun die Leute? What are the people doing? What activities they are into or what activities they are performing. Beschreiben Sie die Tätigkeiten. Tätigkeiten means activities. You have to describe what these guys are doing. So you have to see the picture first. So here a lady is combing her hairs. So the first reflexive verb is sich kämmen. It always comes with sich. Yes, so you will understand this. Okay, this is a reflexive verb. Sich kämmen. Sich kämmen means to comb. Yes, to comb. And the sentence is Katrina kämmt sich. Sich kämmen, to comb. Katrina kämmt sich means Katrina combs herself. He's making her hairs. So this is the first verb, sich kämmen, and a very important, a very common day-to-day basis verb which you uses on a daily basis. Sich kämmen. Then we have sich schminken. Sich schminken means to do the makeup. If you are doing your makeup, then we use this verb. Sonja schminkt sich. Sonja schminkt sich. And as I said, the sentence structure will always be after this. This comes only after the conjugated verb. So here the conjugation is Sonja schminkt, yes, sich. And it is a very short but a complete sentence in itself. Sonia is doing makeup of herself, or just Sonia is doing makeup. That is also understandable. Then third is sich waschen. Sich waschen means to wash. Here the person is washing his face. Sich waschen. So Klaus wäscht sich. Klaus wäscht, conjugated verb, and then comes the sich, personal or relative. Pronomen. Sich. Klaus wäscht sich. So Klaus washes his face. Yeah. Or we can say Klaus washes his face himself, right? But it is understood that he is washing his face himself only. So Klaus washes his face. Number fourth is sich anziehen. Sich anziehen means to wear the clothes. If you are wearing your clothes, then this verb is also reflexive verbs. Yes. Ich ziehe mich an. Ich ziehe mich an. If I am wearing the clothes, or here in this case I am saying Marie zieht sich an. Marie zieht sich an. So here Marie is a third person singular. In third person singular again we use sich. Marie zieht sich an. So Marie wears the clothes. Number 5 is sich ärgern. Sich ärgern, to get angry. Yes, if you are getting angry. Why? Because you have to in the road you have to stop for a long time and you get anger and you are getting angry. So sich ärgern. Otto ärgert sich. So he is getting angry himself. The sentence is he is getting angry himself, but it is understood he is angry, so he is getting angry, right? You don't have to say himself. It's understood. Otto gets angry. Why? Because he has to stand long. He has to wait for a long time. Then we have number 6. Sich unterhalten. Sich unterhalten means to meet. If you are meeting your friend, then we say unterhalten. Regina und Max unterhalten sich. Two persons are meeting together, yes, like friends, colleagues. Then we say unterhalten. Regina and Max are meeting with each other. Number 7, sich interessieren. Sich interessieren, to be interested. If you are interested in something, like if you have a hobby of collecting something, DVD collection, or here the person have a interest in stamp collection, right? Stamp, the post stamps. So the sentence is Karl interessiert sich für Briefmarken. So here Karl is interested for stamps. Yeah, he interested himself in stamp collection. Carl is interested for stamps. Yes, if you have a passion for something, interest for something, then this is also a reflexive verb. Sich interessieren. Number 8. Sich vorstellen. Sich vorstellen means to introduce yourself. If you are meeting somebody for the first time, then you give your introduction. So this verb is sich vorstellen. Dr. Müller stellt sich vor. So here Dr. Müller is telling about these two guys, about himself. Yes, who is he, or what activities he do, or what he's doing for a job. Yeah, no, all this about himself. He's telling them. Dr. Müller is introducing himself. So again, this verb is also reflexive. And number 9, sich streiten. Sich streiten means to fight. If you fight with somebody on road, or with friends, with your colleagues, family, or if the children are fighting with each other, then we use this verb sich streiten. Here Angela und Tim streiten sich. Angela and Tim are fighting with each other. So this one is also our reflexive verb. So guys, this was my video on reflexive verbs. They are very easy, but in first case it's not necessary that you will understand the whole thing. That's why I have kept only one example plus 8 to 9 verbs, so that you can get a picture what it is all about, and later on you can start. And I will also keep posting more videos on reflexive verbs in the accusative and dative case, to have a better and clear picture of these verbs. And I hope you like the video. If you like the video, then please like it, share it, and subscribe it with your friends who are learning German. And keep watching my channel. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Cheers.